I had to restart my computer, don't worry. If anybody even still here. Let's load everything back up. I think you're just seeing a black screen right now, if anything. 0 dropped frames? That's way better than before. Okay. Let's see. Is anybody even here? Analytics, nobody. Is this even the same URL? Oh wait, it's different chat box. Hold on, let me open up the new chat. Okay, time to open Minecraft back up. What a logic. Let's see, is OBS Weekend music? Yes. And then if I go over to Discord, streams, click on this. Yeah, okay, that's streams, that's a different thing. Go to Gaia's Vault. New link. Okay. I posted a new link. New link in Discord, so hopefully everything works. Let's see, any... OBS, there we go, it's picking it up. 0 drop frame, so yeah, so it's because I had a VPN on, I forgot to turn it off. Yeah, so Minecraft is now open. As I was saying, I forgot what I was saying. I probably should properly save the world before leaving, but whatever. Oh yeah, I should probably work on a proper video as well. I have one in mind. I've made a couple like takes of it, but it hasn't turned out very well. I'm working on version 5 of Gaia's Vault. I should probably specify that in the title, but I don't feel like changing it. So just deal with it. If you want to check out version 1 through version 4.1, there's the GitHub page. I should probably link as well. Or do you mean the video? If it's video, then yeah, that was the stream, yeah. Anyways, the book. Suicide Bands. Cover inner, turn off when Warden joins, allows EPI, instant audio, and dual center suicide. Yes, sounds like work. Because this definitely isn't. I do not watch any sports. Alright. Oh yeah, I can do a Q&A. That'd be easy to do. And it would give me buffer time to do an actual video. Let's see. All the alarm lines are using InstaWire, so as soon as 2 people step on here, it triggers the alarm. I'm actually working on gambling prison and a hardcore prison. Sort of. I made videos of them. Streams of them. You can check those out. I play with my left hand because I'm left-handed. Oh yeah, I don't remember if I mentioned that these have pearl detectors now. So if you had a pearl up the walls, you'll just set that up. You're welcome, Canadian. Games other than Minecraft. I played Terraria a bit recently. Phasmophobia occasionally. And that's pretty much it. Okay, let's get on to the Warden Room. The bed can go here. Actually, the bed can go here. And then just have a shulker. Just put a regular shulker box here as a placeholder. There we go. I'm not going to join a VC logic. Hello, Lion. There's a surprising amount of people on for YouTube saying there's nobody on. Anyway, so if you put this here, actually, I think that's too high up actually for Squilly. So do this instead. So you spawn here. I should probably have some way of protecting this in case somebody does get in here. There's probably a when somebody gets in here. That's actually the video I'm trying to make. I'm trying to do a video where I go from the very basics, you've never looked at redstone before, all the way up to just quasi connectivity. Anyways. Yeah, so you respawn here. Could do armory over to here. Or I could do lamps. How many lamps do I need? Yes. That's how many I need. How many does the current Guy's Vault have? There's the 4 cells. There's a lot. Do I have a Guy's Vault world on 1.16.5? That's not servers. 4.1. Oh, I was flooding, guys. I play on the 1/2 SMP. I made a singular video on it. Why am I streaming? Because I feel like it. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 22 lights. Wait, the calculator by Mat Wings? Or Mat Wings? I have definitely not broken immediately. Let's see. Is it the broken one? Yeah, I definitely did not blow it up. Smuggling is easy enough to prevent. Just using Squillies, smuggling is basically impossible. And if you block off the bed immediately after they respawn, you can't use the end exploit. 1.18 is cool, yeah. Anyways, I think it was 22. This is not 22. I might be able to do dual layer lights. I don't know if that'll actually work, and it'd be very inconvenient to read. So this would be 16 plus 14 is 30. That'd be 30. Right now it's 8 plus 7, which is 15. Although I might be able to get away with just 15 lights if I... We'll see. I'm actually going to stop answering questions right now so I can work or make a video about it because I need to make content. Actually, I have an idea. Specialized channel. Q&A questions. Ask questions here for Q&A video. There we go. Now if you join the Discord, you can ask questions for a Q&A video, and I'll make a video on that because why not? What if I were to say any social security number questions you got banned, Logic? How would you feel? Hello, Alex. Anyways, back to Gaia's Vault. Now that I made a channel, I'll make an announcement about it later. If you want to post questions there, join the Discord. It's in the description. I believe it should be there. And okay, lights. Lights should probably not be done yet because I need to have the sources for the lights. Oh yeah, Logic did a social security number revealed to me one time. It was great. I wouldn't say I'm a god at redstone. I would say I'm pretty good at it though, to an extent. I don't know much of the very specialized stuff like bedrock removers or piston, like high-speed piston doors. But I can do a decently good job of just like basic stuff. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Anyways. Let's actually work on the visitor hallway. The visitor hallway is a good place to start because I can put decontamination controls there and get a just like output stuff. Or not output, and get alarm stuff. So, Stasis Chamber. I could probably make a Stasis Chamber for teleporting visitors out if they must behave. Then, Control Room could actually go... Let's grab a block for this. Everybody's favorite block, diorite. If I put, let's say 3 layers between that. Yes, actually I'm using Iris. Wait, am I using Iris? I use Iris on 1.17. I'm not in the Dream SMP. But yeah, I'm using sodium. Okay, so I put the control room here. I can put a X-ray glitch in this corner. You'll be able to see into the door and over here. If I then... Actually, I could put the stasis like right here. That'd make only a 2-block gap, but that shouldn't matter too much. Yeah. Stasis here. Then the guard can stand right here as you're putting an ender pearl in front of him. So like this. And then... Yeah, let's just use extra glitches all the way. No windows to break and pearl through. You want to get in, you have to mine obsidian. Twice. Or 4 times. Yeah. Then there should probably be a door here. Let's do that. You can do / count and then a block. That'll show you how many of that block are in an area. There's another command that can just do count like every block, but I can't remember what it is. Yep. So door here. Dream did design Pandora's Vault, which is how Techno got the blueprints. So obviously the next step is to put a super long cobweb plus honey block plus water, or plus lava actually. Hallway here. Slow you down the most. Make sure you splash them with splash potions. And you're good to go. If it doesn't take them 20 years to get through, you're doing it wrong. Oh yeah, I have to make sure they're holding a shield up too. Can't let that go at the waste. Do I have items? I have very few mods in 1.16. I should probably actually get all the mods I use into 1.16 because of how often I play it for Gaia's Vault. And 1.17, I have all the like utility mods like item scroller, mouse tweaks. Do I have mouse tweaks? I don't even have mouse tweaks. This is I should just do that at some point soon, because it's very annoying playing without mouse tweaks. I've used it for so long. It's just I miss just being able to hold shift and drag. Hold on. I should probably go streamer mode so I don't see stuff like that. Oh, Logic, you did not start Free the Mute Creeper. That started in my Discord yesterday. Or this morning. Or was that you that started it? Pretty sure it wasn't you that started it. Anyways, back to building. Shulkers are nicer for creative building. Boats are probably better if you actually want to make it super good to do in survival. Shulkers are just smaller. Though I might switch it to boats at some point soon. Actually, boats probably be better in the cells because they're easier to replace. Definitely me. Can't say somebody's better if they did a raid on a server at some point. Bye, Alex. Favorite mob? Definitely cat. I don't actually know what my favorite mob would be. I have not thought a lot about these small things like favorite version or favorite mob. Best way to prevent placing blocks in the door is to do summon end crystal here, invulnerable 1B. There we go. You can't place blocks in this door. In fact, I'll show you the layout for the crystals down here. They'll be infused into the walls. That's why they're obsidian. Infused into the walls so that you can't go like to the edge at all in mine. And it'll be this entire hallway full. Except for the very end. Very end, there'll be a slight gap to where you can go in here, lay down, and right click. Block 36 is both very impractical to make. You can only make a singular layer of it, and it's not doable in 1.17. But it's still worse than end crystals. The only downside to end crystals is that you can't interact with things through them. They're better in every other way. You can't blow them up. They're easier to obtain. And they're more space efficient. Grief detection, it's not really needed. Any crystals will completely stop you from mining any blocks. Because if you're inside a crystal, you can't mine or place anything. You can place and pick up fluids. So it's probably going to be trapdoors in here like before, because that way you can't place lava down and make obsidian. I have 2 cats actually, Zia. I have 2 cats. I've had 6 cats in my entire life. Although I can only remember 4 of them. First 2 when I was like 2 or 1. Yeah, so for the bed here, there's gonna be. I'm gonna use. The crystals are 2x2. And if I summon an end crystal here again, let's try not to blow this up. If you were to put a flower pot, actually, yeah, flower pot works. Flower pot here. I can grab pistons, and hoping this isn't actually invulnerable end crystal. Grab another right block. Oh, it's inside this obsidian. Oh, not okay. If it's not inside blocks, you can push it into like the side of a flower pot, and it'll be misaligned just enough to where you can have a little gap. That is how I'm gonna allow you to right-click on the bed without having a security issue, because you still can't place the any blocks next to that bed. Also, logic, I would do that, but unfortunately I can't source enough Nokias. It's really the saddest time. Also, hello Canadian. I mentioned you earlier. I fixed your potential issue of being able to pearl up the sides. No more pearling for you, Canadian. Anyways, I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah. I was working on the guard area. So for guard tunnels... the guard areas themselves could be like right here, because you don't really have to worry too much about going sideways. Well, like sideways this distance. Besides mining, but that's a different issue. Could even do the guard area like in current Gaia's vault all the way around. Because fun fact, in Gaia's vault, the only reason the guard area is in a perfect square is because of the visitor hallway not having anything above it. Which led to a nice separation for the Warden Room. Yes, chunk ban an object. Let's go. I mean, we could chunk ban Jerry, so... Actually, quick side note, proper term is area ban. There's no chunks involved. The only thing you could say is related to chunks is that it's 32 blocks with just 2 chunks. But it's not actually like the chunks at all. Anyways. So guard tunnel, there's going to be a tunnel underneath this hallway. I don't know if it's going to be right underneath. Or a couple blocks of tunnels every once in a while. I'll probably actually do... Yeah, I'll probably have the floor actually like here. And then you go into the wall to go up. That way it's not straight under and not above the visitor tunnel itself. But it does allow you easy access to pretty much anywhere in the hallway. Meeting with Sven was basically just related to I wanted to improve Poseidon's vault. He liked Hades' vault and decided to decorate it. So, anyways, the hallway comes from over there, wherever the guard room is. And you can pearl glitch up into here. Pearl will drop down. The hallway will go over to here. You can pearl glitch up into the visitor hallway and continue on over to the portal hallway. Or not portal hallway, portal controls. Also, I just remembered, do I have... I need to improve the nether as well. I need to make it so you can't do a whole lot outside of this nether portal. Basically, put some bans out here. If I could get into a competition with Awesome Dude, that'd be a good starting point. I don't think that's going to happen, though. Actually, in contact, even. In a competition from there would be very unlikely. Because he's not dedicated to building persons. At least as far as I'm aware. He's only built Pandora's Vault, and now this is a roleplay thing. I'm pretty sure his main focus is just Minecraft SMPs and stuff. Although I haven't actually watched much of his other... I haven't even watched much of his Dream SMP content. I've only really watched other perspectives of him. Basically just Technoblade and I can't remember who else I watched her a bit. I think I watched a bit of Rainbow. Yeah, Sven did a great job designing prisons. He built this entire outside in like 3 days. Like, that is impressive work. Like, we gave him just this box, said, hey, could you decorate this? He said, sure. He built the entire mountain around it. Also, apparently the symbol is really the Gaia somehow. That was just, I don't think they're Greek letters or anything. I'm pretty sure there's symbols. Somebody guessed Gaia's wall because of the symbols and it's completely unrelated. Anyways. Regard it. We already got the layout. Yeah, World Edit definitely did help speed it up. If you're building this by hand, that would take forever. Like, designing this by hand would take forever. Building it by hand would still take a long time, but it wouldn't take that long. Also, I just realized. Wait, I'm pretty sure that's not right. Oops. Don't tell Sven. Don't tell Sven I messed up his little archway. Hey, Logic, if you bring me a fully designed from scratch prison that does not use any other people's like copyrighted material, I'll gift you YouTube Discord Nitro for the year. And it has to be within the next 3 minutes. Mythodak could poke the wall with a toothbrush and say he escaped. Granted, anybody could do that, so. Oh yeah, how was I powering this? Oh, using this resonant block. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna have 2 separate cell access. Or I could have the Warden Room is gonna be like a much bigger role in the prison now. It's gonna unlock the decontamination controls. So you have to have permission from the warden to use controls. And it's also probably gonna be cell access by itself. So it'll control things like the prisoner tunnel drop down, the cells, like the respawning the prisoner tunnel. Visitor tunnel, I think I'll still have that controlled by, oh no, that's only, I might as well link the prisoner and visitor tunnels together actually. Not really a reason not to. It's not like you can access both of them at the same time. I don't know what makes prison material copyrighted. I just said that because why not? Actually, I copyright this piece of lime glass. There you go. You can't use this lime glass. Easy. So if I see a piece of lime glass, if I see that piece of lime glass in a prison, I'm gonna sue you. Sven is like Sven. Without Sven, there's no way Gaia's or Hades' vault would be as big as they are. Like, if I just posted Hades' vault by myself, it would have been an attempt at like the stylized video that Sven made, while also being, like the guard tutorial at the low quality that the original Hades 1 guard video was. The issue with prisons that are big on the inside is that portals can spawn inside of them. Like, these cells, if there wasn't water on the bottom, portals can spawn in them. Yeah, so you have to worry about portals. There's also just, there's a lot more space that, like, stuff can be made inside the prison, like withers. Portals and withers are the main issues that come with having space inside the prison. If you could stop withers from being, like, materials for withers being brought in, like, okay, it's fine. But you still have to worry about portals. Because, like in, I forgot the name, whatever, let me just look at it. I always forget how to say it. Let's look at, where is And where is your prisons thing? Oh, map down. Oh, Ilios Citadel. Arbor's Abyss is the end one. Ilios Citadel, I believe that's the right one, has the big open spaces for the prisoner. But if you take out all the trap portals, you can spawn another portal in a lot of the places, like the guard room. It doesn't even have to be above Y70 because it's an open space that portals are valid to spawn in. When you have such small spaces, portals can still generate inside the prison, but since there's only invalid spaces, they're locked above Y70. It's been more than 3 minutes, Logic. Your time is way past. Anyways. How close do you even have to be in the nether for the trap portals to be sent to? I think you could probably do it from outside of the border. Or like right on the edge of the border where the guards can't really see you. I should probably test that at some point. Aside from the initial self-dooming thing where I used portals to break into Canadian's prison, I haven't done a whole lot more testing with portals besides getting that set up where I got portals to spawn inside the hallway in Gaia's vault. This is version 5. Okay, I'm just gonna change the title. Why do I have 3 DMs? Anyways, over to the stream settings, edit, Gaia's Vault V5. There we go. I'm gonna make the roof detector thicker. I should probably, let me go test how many observers TNT can destroy. And actually, I'll also have a layer of a layer that will stop you just from blowing everything up at once. Actually, if I don't need to make that thick of a roof detector. If I also make it so that if you blow it up, it'll kill like an armor stand or something and turn off the pressure plate. Because that means that you can't blow it up, but that'll still trigger it. And you can't mine in because that'll still trigger it. Yeah, it's probably only like a few, like maybe 6 or 7 blocks down at most. The issue is well, for a single one. But the issue is if you have a bunch stacked, then it'll go a bit further. I'm not that good at decorating stuff. That's why I mostly do redstone. I cannot remember what Vertex's vault was. I don't remember a lot of prisons anymore. Mostly like the big ones like Ilios Citadel, which is the first free-range prison. And Pyramid, because that's so laggy. Even laggier than Gaia's Vault somehow. Anyways, I already forgot what I was doing. This is the issue of streaming while trying to build a prison. I just end up talking to chat instead of actually building. Yeah, free range prison is solitary confinement. It ranges from more humane than most other prisons to less humane than every other prison. It's great. Really, the Citadel is actually really good for what it is. It's not as secure as other things, but for being a free range prison, it is really good. Actually, it's the best because it's the only one. That is until I finish Gambling Vault. Let's go. That'll be free range and probably less secure. Because it's mostly just a for fun prison. It's not meant to be that hard to escape. It's supposed to be hard to escape, but not that hard to escape. Did you even send me your prison, Logic? I think I just cleared your... Oh, you did. That's not a prison, that's a dirt box. It's a dirt box with a glass window. Okay, anyways, this piston can go here. Let me grab some regular diorite. Gotta prank you even harder. And boom, door done. This is now the most secure door you've ever seen in your life. I just put netherite here. It's impossible to get past this. V1 was the initial like month, 4 weeks, stuff like that. Anyways, actually building this door is basically just like this, with the lock line being on top of it. Just redstone here. Then we can do a second one-player detector. Kind of redundant though, because this first one is right here. On 1.16, there's no spyglass set. This is a WI zoom though. Let's zoom in 50 times. If I were to go out here, aside from the fact the signs aren't loaded, you can probably read them over here. Yeah. Oh yes, if you join, you get rickrolled. Oh, if you try to escape, you get rickrolled, so therefore nobody tries to escape. Easy. The ultimate defense right there. Well, then you either have to do a silent escape, or you just can't escape. And you can't do a silent escape. Well, if you're trying to escape, you can be tortured all you want. That's your own fault at that point. You can't blame the prison builder for your own mistakes. Yeah, that door up there combined with Rick Astley, impossible to escape. Oh yeah, don't forget to throw in the redstone computer as well. Over here, this is in subtract mode, so that this pressure plate here can close the door faster. Because right now this goes into a pulse extender. But I wanted to make it so that when you step on that pressure plate, you instantly close the door. And if you're still standing on it, you can't actually even progress any further. Actually, now that I think about it, let's put another door here. Which this will be a little more complicated to power. Let's just do that. And then there could just be a repeater going that way. Though that leads to the issue. Hello, J-Sills. Now you can't see at the corner of the door anymore. Although you can still see the important areas. You can see to the left and to the right. It would still be nice to be able to see the pressure plate. I don't know if there's really any way for me to allow that though. Yeah, I'll just trust the one-player door. They work well. I think I've only seen it somewhat bypassed once. And that was using the end glitch. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen somebody go through a one-player door with 2 people. I mean, it was Jerry approved, so. the main thing it has to do is be harder to go through the 2-player door than to not go through it. And figure out some other way in. Anyways, I think that's all the controls this really needs. Maybe allow... Yeah, there should probably be a second control room down here for the bed and the respawn. Jerry is decent at redstone. Pretty good. But he's really good at escaping. If you want to see how to build the 1-player door, watch my video on it. Imagine not already watching it, Logical Bless. You even get to see Sus Alex in the thumbnail. Yeah, Jerry's moderated like half of the 4 things that have happened in my server that required moderation. Or like serious things that require moderation. As you can tell, it's a very active server with lots of troublemakers because a whopping 4 things happened. This is mostly just so that like if somebody manages to keep their spawn set here, they can't use the end to get here with somebody else who's not also glitching it. So you can't just like get your spawn set here, somehow keep it here, and then get in with the gear. I mean, it's basically a safety measure. Why not have it? It doesn't really cost anything extra. Anyways, I don't think this needs anything else. It has stasis, doors, and a long hallway. The perfect recipe for a prison. If you don't have all 3 of these things, is it even really a prison? Especially the long hallway. These are technically sliding doors. Though actually, for more security. There we go, unbypassable. It's even stronger than that door. You can't get through this door to get to this door at all. It's impossible. Like, and then you can't get on the other side of this wall either. Like, this side of the wall, it's impossible to get to from the other side. Like, if you are on... If you are on this side of the wall, it's possible to get through. I still like Hades Vault better just because it's the original and doesn't use any OP stuff like area bans. But Gaia's Vault is definitely way more secure. The only issue is that even though it doesn't use area bans, people will still use all the same tricks as they do on area ban. Actually, it just means it's more vulnerable to entry level attacks. So if I fix the, I don't know if you'd call it perception shell white on the KFC version, then it'd probably be good enough for different mining, or at least detect mining. Also, Kenny should definitely suggest stuff. Imagine doing survival in a cobwebs only world. Pulsar is neat, but it's really hard to... It's not that hard to hide where you logged off. Like, you just get out of sight, throw a pearl, wait till it lands, and then log off as soon as it lands. There's not a whole lot of easy ways to track that. And if you go into a cave, it's even harder to, like, build it around them. Kingstone. Was that the other one we said? Kingstone. I'd say that's about Hades Vault's security level. To be honest. As far as I'm aware, well, it's not Elder Guardians, or at least there were no Elder Guardians. I think they added Elder Guardian spots in a later version. More correctly, you can just mine down. Though I haven't looked at it recently, they might have fixed a bunch of this stuff. Regenerating cobble isn't that important anymore. In fact, it's probably better to not have it. Because, as somebody demonstrated with Hades Vault, not Hades Vault, Gaia's Vault, if you blow up the wall, because it's a cobblestone, it can be blown up, then you can place beds in it. Like, if you leave a space here, you can put a bed here. So, it's better to have a non-destructible wall and end crystals, so that you can't mine it. So right now, if there's end crystals in here, you couldn't do anything. You could place water. That would let you get up to, I guess, here, but you'd have to have water to place in the first place without the guards seeing you or hearing you. Then if you're down here, you don't have water, you can't do anything. You can't break any blocks because you're inside an end crystal. You can't place any blocks because you're inside an end crystal. You can place lava. That'd make a single piece of obsidian, but you'd have to get the lava bucket in here too. Yeah, if you really want a regenerating cell, have the initial blocks be netherite with it regenerating into cobblestone after the fact. Because it should, in theory, be not mineable because of the end crystals, but it will still regenerate if you do manage to break a block. And it's not, you can't blow it up because it's netherite. But it's kind of redundant to do regenerating cells. Because just look how much simpler this one is. There's no redstone for the cell itself. Like, the closest you get to redstone for the cell is this daylight sensor toggling this door. Yeah, that's why I use Spigot. But even then, technically, if you use the exact build this was built in, invulnerable end crystals are not patched. And I barely watched Hermitcraft recently. I think I watched a bit in season 5 or 6, but I haven't watched it all recently. Hello. Anyways, let me remove this iron door. Oh, let me see how many frames have been dropped, if any. 1,021. 821. Oh well. Seasons of Hermitcraft. Like, they do season 1, season 2, whatever, like TV shows. Actually, let's build the Stasis Chamber, because why not? So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th one for safety. Soul Sand on the bottom. Aaron J. Treepathy. Or Treepathi. If it's another language, I probably completely butchered that. I only have 100 FPS actually. You get your facts straight, logic. But this is actually kind of inconvenient. Although actually, I put a daylight sensor here. Repeater, because why not? Then there's gonna be the composter here. Yeah, that should work. I sometimes use shaders, but not very often. Mostly just for like cinematic stuff. I don't like using shaders for everyday Minecraft. I think they're just a little over the top. There, let me see if I have a screenshot. There's a bug with the shader, with iris shaders and 1.18 that makes ores glow. Let's see if I can find it. App storage, Minecraft 1.18, screenshots. Yeah, this won't do. OBS. Add source or add image. Okay. I'll have to manually go to it. There we go. Got a nice picture of glowing copper. Okay, let's turn it off. How do you like it? I'm probably not gonna do many, if any, escapes. Like I can figure them out given enough time, but it's not like my favorite thing to do. I'll leave that up to people like Canadian or Jerrylum. Considering that's their brand. Yeah, I don't know why that breaks. Why shitters break ores. It's kind of weird. Oh, yeah, what is Jerry? Is Jerry? I haven't seen Jerry at all recently. What is he up to? My brother actually made my skin for me. Long time ago, like 2015, I think, if not earlier. I've had the skin for so long. I've actually only read 3 skins. I can't remember what Thumb's Escape was. I'll have to check it again at some point. Maybe. I just remember back when Thub was trying to use Hades vaults. I'm pretty sure it's Thub. I should probably double check that, but I'm 80% sure Thub was trying to use Hades vault controls, but could not figure out how to use a keycard reader, or that there was a keycard reader. It was great to watch. He did figure it out eventually. But he did manage to manually unlock a single control after 30 minutes. Gaia's Vault and Hades Vault both took about a month. You should probably take longer on it, like 2 months. But it can be done. You can make a good prison within a month if you know what you're doing. 2 months gives you extra time to test it, check it, everything. But yeah. 2 months will okay if you get people to test it for you. If you can convince people to do that. Like I asked Mythodak back when before a lot of stuff happened. And he said no. Yeah, you can make a prison in 2 hours. I made the KFC version in 3 hours. That turned out well enough. It successfully defended itself against Canadian. Like he got through, but he triggered the alarm which guarded here and pressed the suicide button. Which he turned off one of the suicide bans, but the second one still worked. So yeah. Actually, I guess I didn't check the playtime hours. Playtime was probably closer to a day or 2 of actual like building. Or like in-game building. We did a bit of, I think maybe like a couple hours worth of discussing and designing as well. We did all that over the course of a month. Which is better than doing it all in one sitting. because you get more time to think about stuff. You can like you can think about things you've already done. Like, have you heard of the studying stuff or like making things where they suggest do stuff every few hours, take a break, come back to it, look at it again, because you'll be seeing a lot more mistakes. And when you think you're done, when you're done in the morning, before you sleep through it before submitting, then in the morning go back through and check it, because you'll notice a lot more mistakes if you clear your mind of what you were doing and go back and look. CST Dragonite. You can actually see what time it is for you when it's noon here by clicking my Discord profile. Wink, wink, hint, hint. It's a neat little thing you could do with the time zone or time formatting Discord provides. Also, anybody who's in the stream, welcome if you join the Discord as well. Yeah, who needs bot guards when you can have creeper guards? Or not even creeper, like, go armor stand guards. Those guys are so OP. Although you might have to talk to Mythodak about him. I don't know if Mythodak will let you have his armor stand guards. Anyways, I already figured out what I was doing. We got Vex guards. No, not Vexes. Why? Vexes are the second worst mob in the game, shortly followed by, or slightly behind, Magma Cubes. Yeah, Mithra guards. Armor stand guards, Mithra guards, same thing. More armor stands. Decoration blocks, okay. Oh, my hotbars aren't saved. Oops. YouTube just censored glow squid guards. It knows what it's doing. Nah, phantoms are way better than magma cubes. If you think magma cubes are better than our phantoms, you've never been into the basalt delta biome. I've never really had any issues with phantoms. Like, I've had tons of phantoms spawn, but I've never had issues with them. I don't even like carry cats around with me. Okay, let's say welcome everyone in general. Okay. Pandora's Vault is a really good roleplay vault. Not that good of an actual like inescapable version, but really good roleplay vault. And it does have some pretty good design choices. Like keycard systems, that's really good. Every person should have that. Not every person does. Yeah, I can't stream when I'm building. I end up just talking to chat. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but when I'm trying to build a prison, it is kind of a bad thing. Okay, let's get this 5 minutes of block average up again. Anyways, now that this hallway is basically done. Yep, now I can talk for the next hour and not ruin my average. Easy. Nice. Welcome to the Discord, Avish. How long was the last stream? Let's see. Streams. First stream. 18 minutes. So I've been streaming for an hour and 19 minutes. At midnight. Anyways, you go through the one-person door, you set your stasis, and then I look through here, drop down, go to one of the cells or one of the beds, and you're good. Redstone teaching is not something I'm going to do on a one-by-one basis. I could probably make a video for it at some point. But it's hard to make the type of video I want to do. Although I could probably split it up into multiple parts, but yeah. Do I have cover mod? I do have cover mod 1.16. But most of this like technical mods, Tweakaroo, Limatica, Mini HUD, I have on 1.17. I know that command. Oh, and is it true? Like, I know you can do this. I just like using F3 plus N. I don't know, I'll try this for a bit. Welcome to the channel, Avish. Thank you. Yeah, being able to run in the walls can be nice sometimes, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm just gonna go here and place a block. Nothing. I am in Wisconsin. Well, I'm not gonna go into any more detail than that. I mean, that is probably too much detail anyways, but whatever. Oh yeah, it's neat seeing the InstaWire. If I, oh wait, 6 step 20. Yeah, whatever. Let me just put a redstone block down. Yeah, it's neat seeing all this turn on at once. I haven't. What is Mr. Daxlay's video? I haven't watched his videos for a while. I've not spoken to Kriya in so long. I think the last time I spoke to him was during the prison build race thing. Oh, is his latest video? Is Mithrax's latest video the Gaia's Vault one? If so, it's a really good, creative video, in like a lore standpoint, but it's not that good of an escape. It was an invalid escape. It's a pretty bad escape. But like the creative talent is there. It's really good creatively. Hello, Shadow Wolf. Yep, I am definitely redstone. Wait, I want to see me turn on the area bands. You can tell when they dispense because my game lags. I don't actually know why. There's no reason why it should be lagging. It does. Probably just it's loading so much data at once. And it's single player, so it's not that well optimized server wise. Why is it still lagging? There's some area bands still on, I think. What area bands are still on? This one is still on. Oh, wait, is the entire second layer still on? Huh. That is weird. That was a bad decision to turn on the area bands because now my entire game's like me lagging until I can get the second layer to turn off. Yeah, I'll probably redo the outer trap portals at some point. And I think the internal server is frozen. No, it's only 30 milliseconds to tick. I think I broke it. Let's go manually fix this. Replace sandstone with green stained glass. Yeah, trap portals aren't that good anymore. Like they can deter attackers, but they can't stop them. Okay. Green stained glass. I think it's cut sandstone. And if you can just, even the strongest design, you can break all the trap portals at once. Because you only need a split second to be able to generate your own portal. You can dispense heads onto soul sand. Okay, this didn't. Or did my game just completely die? I think it did. Rest in peace. I'm not. Can you dispense heads? I know you can dispense pumpkins onto iron golems and snow golems. I can't remember if we can do heads as well though. I don't know. Spinning wheel of death. I think Minecraft finally died. I have no idea why it's so laggy. There's no reason why it should be so laggy. But I think it is the area bands that actually cause most of the lag. I'm pretty sure the end crystals in the redstone aren't actually that laggy. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you can build a wither using a dispenser then. I don't think relogging will fix it because I can't even disconnect from the world. Unexpected issue occurred and the game has crashed. No way. Give it a second to reopen the game. Don't worry, I'm just turning off and on Minecraft again. It's not even relogging, my entire game crashed. Let's see where it's saved. The fix all problems button is Alt F4. I am stuck inside a block. Oh, wait, it's probably an autosave that caused the crash. Wait, what is this action? Oh, it's chiseled sandstone. I think actually these chunks were loaded when it turned on, but unloaded when it turned off. Hello, Waving. It's going good. Welcome to the stream. I don't know how much longer I should be going, considering it's midnight, but we'll see. I don't really have any obligations to fill in the morning. Well, not too much longer. I can get money whenever I want, or work for money whenever I want. I can start doing stuff at like 3 in the afternoon if I really wanted to. But I'd rather start earlier. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of building this, so probably just as long as people keep asking questions. Even though I should really be saving it for the Q&A video, I probably will make maybe. This will be coming out. I'm setting a deadline before the end of the year. Maybe I'll make it a Christmas present. And buy digs. Christmas would be actually maybe the day after Christmas would be a good time to release it, but it doesn't really matter. If I had remembered, I could have done an advent calendar as well, but I forgot about that until today, so it's a little too late now. I don't know if 618 is better or worse than me. Depends if you stayed up all night. If you wake up at like 6, that's fine. I don't know how everybody does that, but yeah. Actually, I guess I did have to wake up at 6 for a little while. Oh, this... Hello, Robin. This redstone line could potentially cause issues. As long as the ceiling's here, it shouldn't matter. If you woke up to watch the stream, I'd be honored, but I don't know how that even work. You just subconsciously know I'm streaming, so you have to join. That'd be pretty impressive, actually, if you like had a mental link to YouTube notifications. Anyway, let's start linking up some of this alarm stuff. Which, where should it go? Probably down. Actually, I don't know if there's enough space in the current location of this. How many blocks underneath do I need for the current Gaia's Vault one? And I'm working everything inside of the walls. Crazy. The outside area is still gonna be the same. Exactly. The only difference is I'm moving the innermost layer of outer bands to the bottom layer of bands. Let's see if the game's gonna save the world. I might have to press the fix everything button again. It looks like the fix everything button is gonna have to be pressed again, which is slightly inconvenient. Alright, Alt F4. Alright, Control Shift Escape. End task. The Gaia's Vault World is just cursed, it seems like. Anyways, while you wait for Minecraft to open up again. I just use Control Shift Escape to open up Task Manager. Control Alt Delete just opens up the security settings, which isn't really necessary. Anyways, loading up a different Gaia's Vault World. OBS should be picking this up again. Although you might not have any game sounds until I press that key, which I forgot about. Anyways, so for the light, one below it is where it's powered from. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, yeah, 6 blocks underneath it. I definitely don't have that in Gaia's Vault. Well, the new one right now. Is this what's called 4.2 or 4.2? I'm pretty sure it's just 4.1. I have a guard video for Hades Vault. If you just... Oh yeah, why is this called 4.2? Wait. Somebody like make a custom modification? Oh, I think no, this isn't the world I was thinking of. Well, yeah, it is. This is the world where I was testing this giant recorder. Right now, if you try to use the attack the Canadian did, it'll just spawn you in this hallway. I don't know why it's called 4.2 though. It's definitely not 4.2. Anyways, I think I have to move the Warden Room up a bit. Waving Spark, if you look at my videos, there's a guard video for Hades Vault. In fact, I think there's multiple guard videos for Hades Vault. If you look at the most recent one, it should tell you how to use all the controls. I don't think the controls have changed since that second one was made. Yeah, okay, I only have 3 blocks. If I... Yeah, okay, that's inconvenient. Is there any way to make the pearl detector smaller? The issue then is coarse fruit. And this is 1.16, so you can't use water like rails. Canadian's been here for a while. Well, on and off. I don't know how much he's actually been watching. I wonder if I could update this to 1.17. I don't think there's any reason I couldn't, because I use pick it anyways. I don't think there's any like issues with it. Oh, there's still bands running over here. That's probably why it took a while to save. Oops, I just picked up the ban. That works. Anyways. Now that those are front light turned off. I think portals being usable is discovered independently by a few different people. So I found portals for somebody else who'd use portals for Gaia's Vault. So they were doing more spawn the portal here and mine in while there's a visit. Canadian used a portal to disable the suicide ban, which is a better way of using it. I used portals on his person just to get into the guard area. ZFN, I don't know what you used portals for. Yeah, I think there was like 3 different people that discovered portals or independently, or maybe some of them used. Oh wait, are you just talking about? Oh yeah. Why are some of these off? Whatever. Also, waving spark. The intention is best part of that. Thanks for wanting to. Hello, Mio. I don't think I can get Method Academy to agree to that. Yeah, I'm gonna be reworking these ender portals. I might use Crisp's portal design. Probably not. That's a little overkill for these ender portals. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Method X don't escaping prisons for the most part. I do that with Ken, or Canadian. Canadian would probably agree to it if I asked nicely. And/or gave some more nitro. What do you think, Ken? Would you agree to that? I'm pretty sure you're still here. I think Milo means like if you blow up the portal, it'll light itself automatically. Lots of talking, that's what's going on. Very little prison building. Actually, wait, can I make this just 3 blocks tall? I think this actually works. Yeah, okay, this will work. Would you agree to having a challenge where me or other people build a prison and then you have to escape it within a week? I don't know, rough time frames. I don't think it'd be Gaia's fault. Sort of, not so, but the same idea as the blind escape challenge, except probably not blind. The main flaw behind trap portals, Milo, is that if you break them all at once, then you have that split second to go through the portal. You can't make a trap portal really instantly. You can make it harder to get through. If you miss time it, you'll end up in the ban area. but mistiming doesn't really apply in the like the theoretical escape world, which is what most people use. Yeah, it's not really it's more of a skill thing, not luck thing, so it's not really like limited by the percentage chance of working either. Oh yeah, true, Iron Golem. You can make things come out in a portal anywhere. You can have a max size portal, and you can, if you just use, well, entities besides players that go through another portal will come out in the relative location of that portal on the other sides. So like if you have a 3x3 portal and then a 9x9 outside, if you put the entity into the top left corner, it will come out of the top left corner. I was actually not able to get a situation where I couldn't destroy every portal at once using a portal to Nether. I tested it quite a bit. It's because if you put a portal sideways, well, unless you make your entire prison trap portals, which is, you can't, if you want them to relight, you can't put them that close together. You can, if you have a like sideways portal relative to the overworld ones, you can just put minecarts in different points of that portal. I think it'll snap the player. I'm pretty sure it snaps the player to the ground when they go through another portal. Because otherwise you just like I guess I never really go through another portal up in the top of it. Now that I think about it. Buy Waving Spark. Yeah, actually, if I were to build... If I were to just go all the way over here... Well, I can test both things right now. Just build a Roy Tar portal. Roy Tar portal next to that. And one more for good measure. And light them all. And let's just go through here. Oh yeah, I guess I do appear at the top. What if I'm not flying? Make it a little bit taller. Okay, deeper in the air. I guess that doesn't really come into play usually. So anyways, right now this portal is linked to the... Let me label the side with the color. Red sand side. If I go through here, it'll probably still come out red sand. Yeah. If I were to build, let's say, a portal here, let's see where this comes out. Red sand side still. How far away do I need to build it? These are just testing portals. Doesn't really matter the size. Yeah, okay, so this time it comes out on, let's do granite side. So in theory, you'd think if I were to go with the middle. Light it. Still comes out on the side. So right now, I don't think it's possible to get into the middle with a portal that direction. However, if you just rotate this portal, and then go on like here. Still the red sand side. So going further this way. Still red sand. Okay, I got this to work in single player. It's somewhat precise though. Red sand's that way. Green is this way. Wait, this is single. I can't remember the exact setup. I'll figure that out later. But you can get... Okay, I just appeared in the middle one. Nice. So yeah, as you can see, you can get it to go anywhere. You just have to find the right block, which you could probably do by using coordinates. I'll break this for now. Anyways, I just accidentally unplugged my headset for a second. Let's go. See if game audio is still being recorded. Also, let's make sure this is still using the... Let's not be listening to copyrighted music. Okay, game audio broke. I don't have a mod that disables fog. I could probably get one, but I don't care about fog all that much. I like fog because it hides the unloaded chunks for the most part. Only really matters in Nether, where fog is an issue. But even then, that's kind of the point. Fog is supposed to hide stuff in the Nether. This song is called Come Together by OOYY. And together is in like together. This is pretty much, this is just the Epidemic Sound good music playlist. Just whatever they put on here. I actually was tempted to stream yesterday, but didn't have money to buy another subscription to this. I got that together, and now I can do streaming with music again. Anyways, because I'm missing game sound and it's 12:30 in the morning, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. No promises, but I might stream it soon. The only issue is if I stream and try to build something, I'll just be talking to chat instead of building. So we'll see. Anyways, the Spotify playlist I'm listening to is... let me see. Copy link to playlist, this one. Anyways, if you're here, thanks for watching. I'm gonna head off, probably get some sleep. I'll be in Discord for a little bit. If you want to ask some questions there or just talk, I'll be there. Link in the description. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm logging off of YouTube.